Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Here this is the second part of your chapter 1, that is chemical reaction and equation, where I am going to explain you the balancing of the chemical reaction by the method that is given in the textbook, as well as a very simple method of balancing the chemical reaction. Hope you are going to enjoy this second method and you'll find it very simple balancing any big reaction. So let us start with balancing the chemical reaction. So let us start with algebraic method of balancing chemical equation. Students, this method is going to be damn easy to balance any big equation. So let us take the example. Here what you are supposed to do, I have taken an example as Zn plus HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. Initially I have taken one simple example. Once you understand this, see this over here you have OH twice, here there is bigger molecule, and so soon you are going to do it even if I don't explain you. So what you are supposed to do is, first you are supposed to write down the number of elements that are taking part in the reaction. So Zn, hydrogen, chlorine. So whatever the elements are on the reactant side, the same are going to be on the product side. So there is no need to go on the product side. Now taking one element, you are going to form the algebraic equation for them. So for that what you are supposed to do is, you are going to write down, you are going to give A, B, C, D naming over here. Let us write this as A, over here as B, over here as C, and this say D. So if you talk about Zn, how many Zn for A? 1. So I'll write 1A. Am I having Zn over here? No. Then I'm having arrow. So for arrow we are going to write down equal to. Over here Zn is there. How many Zn? 1 for C. So I write down 1C over here. Okay. Then I don't have. Hydrogen. Hydrogen not in A. It is there in B. How many B hydrogen? 1. So I write down 1B, again equal to, no hydrogen over here for C, and for D there are 2 hydrogen. So I write 2D, correct? Now for chlorine, no chlorine over here, for B there is chlorine. So there is 1B chlorine, arrow stands for equal to. Then for C there are 2 chlorine, so I write down 2C. For D there are no chlorine, so I am not going to write down anything. So I have got these equations, algebraic equation for Zn, H and Cl. Now I am going to write down on this side, say A, B, C and D. And I am going to suppose, you are free to suppose any one out of these 4 as 1. You can suppose any A, B, C, D out of any one, you can say value suppose as 1. So I'll be selecting A, B, C, D out of this any one to suppose as 1 by seeing that which one I am going to find it easy. If I suppose that particular value as 1, then the remaining calculation I should have it easy calculation. So if I see over here, if I suppose A as 1, automatically C I'll be getting as 1. Okay, so I'm supposing A as 1 over here. Then if I put down the value of A here 1, I'm going to get C also as 1. So I write 1 over here. Now over here A and C, so I don't have any B or D value, I just have A and C value. So first I'll go for this and get the value of B. So I have 1B is 2C. So 1B will be equal to 2 into 1, that is equal to 2. So I am getting the value of B as 2. Now I'll go for this, where 1B is equal to 2D, meaning 1 into 2, that is 2 is equal to 2D I'll be getting. Therefore D will be 2 upon 2, that is 1. So I am going to get D as 1. So now I am going to balance the equation. A is 1, B is 2. So I'll write down, if I write down 1 over here or don't write, for 1 it is okay. But B is 2. So I'll write down 2 over here. C is 1 and D is also 1. So now you can see that, try to see whether you have balanced it correctly or no. 1 Zn, 1 Zn. On then hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen. Chlorine, 2 chlorine, 2 chlorine. So it is balanced. So very simple. Now because it was a simple equation, you might have find there ये तो ऐसे ही orally कर सकते हैं. But now let us see how whether you are able to do this orally. It becomes very complicated because here P2, then here P1, oxygen is here, again oxygen is here. In this oxygen again for 2 reactants there are oxygen, so it becomes difficult. So let us start. Okay, one more example. I'll just list down first. The elements, that is calcium, then oxygen, then hydrogen and phosphorus. So I have written calcium, oxygen, hydrogen I've written, phosphorus, oxygen again written. So now I am going to form the equations. For that I'll be able to write A, B, C and D on this. Now let me just form the equation. How many C? For A it is 1. So I'll write down 1A. These 2 is only for oxygen, hydrogen, not for Ca. Okay. Now there is no Ca on this side. Arrow means equal to. Now for C there is 3Ca. So 3C. No Ca over here. So for Ca I got 1A is equal to 3C. Let me go for oxygen. 2 oxygen for A. So I'll write down 2A. Now 4 oxygen for B. So plus sign. So I'll write plus as it is. 4B. For arrow is equal to oxygen. 2 4s are 8. 8C plus के लिए plus again. Oxygen 1 for D. So I write down 1D. So for oxygen I am getting the equation 2A plus 4B is equal to 8C plus 1D. For hydrogen, 2 hydrogen for A. So I'll write down 2A. Over here again 3 hydrogen for B. So I'll write down 3B is equal to. How many hydrogen? No hydrogen for C. There are 2 hydrogen for D. So I'll have 2D. Now for phosphorus. No phosphorus is in A. For B there is 1 phosphorus. So I'll write down 1B is equal to 2P. Over here for C. So I'll write down 2C. And over here there is no phosphorus. So these are the equations what I am getting for Ca, oxygen, hydrogen and phosphorus respectively. Now I have to suppose for A, B, C, D. For A, B, C, D, A, B, C and D, I'll have to suppose any one value as 1. So you have to just go through this and try to suppose what value you are going to suppose it as 1. Okay. So if I suppose A as 1, then what will be the C? These 3 will go down and it becomes 1 upon 3. So instead of supposing A as 1, if I suppose C as 1, then my A value will be 3 into 1, that is 3. Okay. And if I supposing C as 1, it's going to help me over here also. So it is going to become easy for me if I suppose C as 1. So if I suppose C as 1, A is going to be 3 into 1, that is 3. So I am not going showing the solve simply. And B is going to be 2 into 1, that is 2. So my B is also going to be 2. So now I have to just see what will be D. So I am having A, B and D. I am having A, B and C. So if I take this equation instead of going for this, I'll go for this A, B and C also I am having. I just want D. So I'll put this over here as 2A plus 3B is equal to 2D. So I know that my A is 3. So 2 into 3 plus 3 into 2 is equal to 2D. So 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 is equal to 2D. So my D is going to be 12 upon 2. That is, my D is going to be 6. So I got all the 4. So I'll put A for A. I'll put 3. For A, I'll put 3 over here. Okay. I'll put 3 over here. My B is 2. So I'll put 2 over here. My C is 1. So I'm not putting any number. And my D is 6. So I'm putting 6 over here. Now let us see whether the number of molecules are same on both the side or no. So calcium, 3 calcium. 3 calcium. Oxygen, 2. 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8 is how much, student? 14. Let us see on this side. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus, here there is 1, so 6. 8 plus 6 is 14 again. Let us go for hydrogen. 2 hydrogen. 2 3s are 6. So 6. 2 3s are 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. On this side, hydrogen. 2 hydrogen, 6 moles. So 2 6 are 12. So hydrogen is equal to 12. Now remaining is phosphorus. So here there is no phosphorus. We are having phosphorus over here. So 1 phosphorus. So 1 2s are 2. 2 phosphorus on this side. Here 1 2s are 2. So 2 phosphorus on the other side. So we have balanced it. Students, even if the equation was looking so difficult, complicated, then within few minutes you are able to, or you can say few seconds also. Once you get the practice of doing this, you are going to find it very, very easy. I'll just give you one more example where you are going to get a fraction. So you'll be able to understand if you are getting fraction, then how you can solve it. Okay, so let us take the last example for the balancing. I'll take, say, I'm going to use say C2H6 plus O2 gives you CO2 plus H2O. CO2 plus H2O. The equation is looking very simple, but it is a little bit, say, different. So the first thing I'll do is I'll put A, I'll put B, C and D. And now I'm going to list out the elements carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Now I'm going to make the algebraic equation. So I'm going to have for carbon it is 2A, no for B over here, so is equal to 1C. For hydrogen 6A, no hydrogen over here, is equal to, no hydrogen for C, 2D. Okay. Now oxygen, no oxygen over here, we have over here 2B is equal to 2C plus 1D. Now I am going to have the values of A, B, C and D, where I am going to suppose the value any one as 1. So which one will be easy for us to suppose? If I suppose A as 1, then I am going to get C as 2. So if A is 1 over here, I will be able to get D also. So let me suppose A as 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. So 1C is 2. Now for this, if I put 6A, 6 into 1 is equal to 2D. So D is going to be 6 upon 2, that is 3. So my D value is going to be 3. Now let me find out B. I am having B only over here. So let me solve that B. So I am having the equation 2B is equal to 2C plus 1D. Okay. So I have a question mark for B. So I'll just put B as it is. My value of C is 2. my value of D is 3. So that is 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 3, that is 7. So my 2b is 7. So b is going to be 7 upon 2. Now we never have moles in the fraction. So now this 2 has to be removed. If I have to remove this 2, if I multiply this by 2, then 2 get cancelled. So I am going to get 7. Okay. So my b will become 7. But only multiplying 1 by 2 and the remaining if I don't multiply, then it's going to be injustice, isn't it? If we give, then everybody should be benefited, otherwise nobody has to be given. So I'll have to multiply this also by 2, over here also by 2, and over here also by 2. So I'm going to finally get the value of C as 2 2s are 4 and D as 3 2s are 6. Now I'm going to write down the values of A, B, C, D. My A is 2. So I write down 2 over here. Okay, my B is 7. So I write down 7 over here. My C is 4. My C is 4. So I write down 4 over here. And my D is 6. Now let us see carbon. 2 2s are 4. 4 carbon. So carbon is balanced. Hydrogen 6 2s are 12 hydrogen on this side, 6 2s are 12 hydrogen on this side, balanced. Oxygen 2 7s are 14 on the reactant side, 2 4s are 8 plus 6 1 6 are 8 plus 6 14. So my hydrogen is also balanced. So even if the equation looks simple, it would have been difficult because over here you had to use 7. So getting that 7 number in mind will be rather difficult. So this is how you can use the algebraic method for further solving. Clear, students? So now you can just understand which one is easy for you. Okay? So hope you have found this particular method easy and you will be doing this particular method, using this method for many more examples and practice it. Okay? Good luck to students. Bye bye till we meet for the next video.